Alright, the final level of the Bioshock 2 walkthrough. Now, I can open this in two ways. I'll let you vote on it. You can listen to me bitch about how my microphone was acting up, giving me background feedback, which I eventually resolved, but only after doing half a dozen audio takes of this entire video, and as well as how I need a big break from Bioshock in general because it crammed this entire walkthrough into the span of, several weeks. So that's option number one. Go ahead and press 1 on your keyboard now if you like that, or I could get into talk about the actual game and what's going on. Tallying the votes. Ooh, bitchin' just lost out. One vote. If you wanted to hear me bitch, that one vote, that person sitting there who didn't vote, could have made a difference. So into the game it is. Check out the sweet graphic on Sinclair's escape pod. Feel free to pass the time by breaking the TVs like I did. But eventually the gates will open and we can move on. Now, because I played like a good little boy in this playthrough, Eleanor is going to rescue the little sisters and recruit their help to boil off the water in the escape pod so we can ride that bitch on out of here. I'm talking about the escape pod. Eleanor is like a teenager, which I suppose most of you may be teenagers as well. So I guess that would be okay. In any case, get your mind out of the gutter. Now we're going to hit that Gatherer's Garden in just a second. Okay, it's not just a second. It's going to be more like probably 30 seconds or something. Because, I got a Brute Splicer to take down. We're quite powerful, but I don't think I can do it in 1 second, as well as run all the way up to that Gatherer's Garden. So cut me a little slack there. Just a figure of speech. Now this is the Gatherer's Garden that I was talking about in the second achievement break video. In the playlist, the ones right before this video. So here I'm going to buy Health Upgrade and Eve Upgrade. No brainer, as always. Well, some brainer, because you do need to be able to perform the motor tasks to actually play the game, so you will need some kind of cognitive abilities for that, but minimal brainer. I'm also going to buy TK2 and TK3. That's telekinesis, by the way. I'm too lazy. I can't be bothered to say telekinesis, so I say TK. Now, if you do need those two achievements, all the plasmid slots and all plasmids, whatever they're called. This is what I like to do. Save before you go to this Gatherer's Garden. You should have plenty of Atom. You can say I had over 1,000. And just buy all the level 1s of all the plasmids that you need still. And then go ahead and buy all the plasmid slots. The achievements will pop. And of course, because they're not tied to any one saved game, you can just reload. You'll get all your Atom back. Then you can buy what you actually want. And you walk away with the achievements as well. Now you have plenty of Atom, so you don't have to do that. It's not really in the interest of saving Atom. It's more... I personally don't like having more than 4 plasmid slots, really. Just because of the way I choose to switch between plasmids on the PC. But, I tolerate 5 on this last level because Eleanor gives us the plasmid, which comes with the slot, so there's really nothing I can do about that. But anyway, before we hit that prisoner admittance button, if you care about audio diaries, come back through that door and pick up the audio diary. Now when we press this, Sinclair is going to come out, but he is now been converted to an alpha series, and he's being controlled by Sophia Lamb. So he is now the adversary that we're going after, but you can see right there, looks like no combs, no homemade combs allowed in there. But yes, Sinclair is not actually evil. This is against his will, and we'll talk more about that as we pursue him in the next video.